To increase motivation at work, a good place to start is to find ways to feel rewarded by the things you do. This is known as intrinsic motivation, which was introduced in our overview video. To help you increase motivation, we've been breaking down three basic psychological needs that everyone has. The needs are relatedness, competency, and in this video, we'll be breaking down the last one of autonomy. They are all part of a well-vetted motivational theory called self-determination. And did you know that all three of these needs are present in your most satisfying events in life? So let's go ahead and dive into autonomy. Of the three needs, autonomy is the one that helps the most with intrinsic motivation and feeling rewarded by what you do. So, what is autonomy? It's when a person has a sense of choice instead of feeling like they're controlled by outside forces. This includes being able to organize your own behavior and your willingness to participate in activities. Feeling controlled negatively impacts motivation. It causes people to perform their job from outside factors or internal pressures to think, feel, or behave a certain way. This is seen when there are conditional rewards for performance as well as monitoring of behavior. But when you're able to fully experience autonomy, there are several positive benefits that have a huge impact on motivation. The first is feeling ownership in what you do, which helps you to become a more reliable performer, and you'll also learn and adapt better. Another benefit is experiencing more satisfaction and less emotional strain. This helps prevent you from feeling burned out. Lastly, autonomy helps improve your overall health and well-being, making it easier to handle any stressful situations that may come your way. There are three different areas you can experience autonomy in, which are your occupational field, job tasks, and personal values. The initial decision anyone has to make when entering the workforce is what type of job they want to pursue, which is similar to college students choosing which major they want to study. Occupational field autonomy is the commitment a person feels to their chosen profession or field of work. When a person experiences occupational field autonomy, they're more inclined to work out of enthusiasm because they find meaning in what they're doing. It'll also help you get through tasks that may be less enjoyable but are still part of the job. For example, if you love working with horses, you still have to clean up after them. Do you remember why you picked the job or field you're currently working in? What was it about that role that made you so excited in the first place? Has it stayed the same, or has it changed? Figuring out what brings meaning to you at work will help you focus on it and increase your motivation. The second area of autonomy is experienced in job tasks. This is when you're able to perform your responsibilities in ways that work best for you. Transformational leadership, which was mentioned in our relatedness video, actually plays a direct role. And there are ways you can let your supervisor know how they can help with this type of autonomy. Here's a few things you can do. First is finding out the underlying meaning of a task, which helps explain its value. Second is providing perspective from your role to your supervisor so they can consider situations from your point of view. And lastly, asking for support and the encouragement to do your own work planning and goal setting. These will help you trust your own decisions at work. And finally, we have personal value autonomy, which is when your values align with your company's values. This also applies to having congruent values with your coworkers on your team. Now, not all your values have to be exact, but it is vital to identify what's important. When values lean towards internal things like personal growth instead of valuing status, that is when motivation increases. When you experience personal value autonomy, the best benefit is that you're able to express your true self and bring your whole self to work. You'll also feel supported, which helps you be more dedicated and satisfied at work too. So if you don't know what the values are for your company or your team, find out and see how they align with your values. Autonomy helps support both relatedness and competency. All three basic psychological needs within self determination theory are needed for optimal motivation, and you have the power to influence each of them. In the comments below, let us know which area of autonomy you'd like to see another video on. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.